was born to reign, I was born to rule in this world without no exception. All I'm gonna do is to walk in the way, to destiny. I am never gonna be anybody. All I'll do in my life is to stick with my flow. I am never gonna be.
Everyone is seeing today. Because imagine she wasn't there to convince my mom, to talk to her that cricket is growing, like it's a sport that this girl really love. Like convincing my parents, I won't actually be here. And the support also from the federation. I mean, I played, there was a tournament where I got my scholarship from. I was 14 years old. It was a tournament in Benin, that's the PWC tournament. So that was where I scored my first century. And President here, Mr. Oyabadam, gave me a scholarship to one of the best schools in Nigeria, best in outside university, and that also convinced my parents also. So I would say basically what drew me in was the fact that cricket supports your personality, like just accommodates you for who you are. Just ignore your school and ignore your other life and pay attention to just your cricket. No, we manage everything together to make sure that you are not just only a better cricketer, you are also good in other aspects of your life out there. So I will encourage you girls that are still out there, those girls that want to play cricket, that want to be involved in cricket, don't give up, just be focused. I will use myself here as an example. I will also use the team doctor as an example. She's sitting right there. Her name is Omoye. We attended the same school. We were introduced to the game at the same time. Then it was not easy. Like she said, I've had times where I have to come back from international tournaments like today, and I have exam tomorrow. But while I am in the tournament over there, I'm with my laptops, I'm with my course books, everything, and then I have spare time to study and also play the game. So I will encourage you, because there is, in terms of female cricket, it's really bright, the future is really bright, and there's a lot of opportunities out there. So I will encourage girls out there to just remain focused and pay attention to what you are doing, because the federation will definitely back you up.
Alright, I want to say thank you to our panelists, Pekila Goya, and the coach and development officer, Agatha, and then the captain of the team, Lucky Piety, and a bigger thank you to the president of the Nigerian Cricket Federation. Thank you very much. Please celebrate the passion, the resilience, the sacrifice of this athletes representing Nigeria and putting us on the world stage.
And the last lady that we'll be bringing on will be the woman who will be taking on this panel, our convener. Okay, let's take her, not diving. Take her. For the 25 minutes, we'll be having interactions. Those of you that want to have that idea, yes, which schools should I be looking at? Which opportunities are out there? This is where you want to be. Take it, over to you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh me lele yo. I was born to reign, I was born to rule in this world without no exception. All I'm gonna do is to gonna be anybody. All I'll do in my life is to stick with my flow. I am never gonna be anybody. All I'll do in my life is to stick with my flow. Show me, no be wrong me. Show me new. You show me. It's la fuga, esa la fuga.
So, take a vote. Alright, on that note, so we are talking, good morning everybody, we are talking to Africa Sport Network. Now, what they do is they tell the stories of athletes and leagues and different sports on their website. And so they know a lot about coverage that we're trying to talk about. The first thing we are going to talk about now in this.
Ethiopia moved on world record holder. Which man? Do you understand what I'm talking about? We're talking about women. We hear it's a woman. Which man? So when you say we should create superstars, we have superstars. Oh yeah, promote the world. Just promote the two. If you promote two, then we talk about the rest. Give them all the coverage. Just Super Falcons sitting right there.
Nothing.
I want to see you chasing them with your camera and your phone. So when you talk about, we have the superstars. Yes, cover them.
Yes, I just wanted to add to what David and what Tega have said. The reason why we don't have mega stars in quotes is because truly there is no visibility.
Yes.
For instance, the French Open, Roland Garros just ended, and there was this conversation about why there was literally no women's match on prime time. That's the night session.
Yeah, that's night session. Not one. And the head of the Roland Garros is a woman.
During the semi-finals, the men's matches were boring and went by quickly, but the women's semi-finals were the best matches that we had all tournament. And why did we not have them on prime time?
Yeah.
People do not see these stars.
Just the highlights.
So how are we supposed to promote them? How are they going to get more branding? How are they going to get more endorsements? If it is not on TV, if we do not see it. Tega calls me during Roland Garros that where is Madison Keys versus something. I don't remember what match.
Yeah,
because we didn't see it on TV. And that's like showing ATP over and over again.
You watch Blake shouting at somebody that people that will crash out in the next round.
Those are the issues.
Those are the issues. Alright, so again, once we are on it, we also need female. I'm glad we have female athletes. There's a question there. I'm glad we have female athletes in the room. Please, when we put our camera in front of you, stand. We are best now.
Yeah, we are.
So when we put our camera in front of you, stand. Don't run. Because it's important that, because they are saying you are not superstar, me that I know what you have done. Superstar everywhere, that table. See that table, superstar.
Pastor, yeah,
Please.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. What I wanted to say. Thank you. Tega have pretty much said everything. It's just a comment. I want to make reference to what the lady seated at the far end said. She said something about the media because they believe women's sports doesn't bring in much revenue, right? But I want to let you understand that the coverage we have in Europe, America, for example, it just didn't start overnight. Do you understand? There were times people don't watch women's sports, but over time they kept putting it on TV, whether it brings in revenue or not. It's stuck in their head. They, have their consumers and all of that. I want to believe that Nigeria, we have women's sports consumers. Yes. So if you put it on TV, I mean, it will baffle you how many people that will be streaming because you're showing women's football. It's a collective responsibility to media, whether it's bringing in money now or not. I want us to think about long term. 10 years from now, it has to start today. You understand? You might not gain something from year 1, year 2, but for as long as you have that 10 years plan, it will stick in people's mind. They will know that this particular channel, they show women's sports and all of that. Over time, they will get used to it and make your money over time, 10 years plan and all of that. So I want us to focus on that. Women's sports, we need more publicity in this country, and the media, you guys owe us that responsibility. Please, it's an appeal.
Please, put your hands together for us. First of all, I have to recognize. Let me tell you who's speaking, so that you will not think that it's not better. Let me tell you who's speaking. The first time I saw her, it was the under-19 World Cup. Under-17.
Under-17.
Under-17. Wow. She has played for Nigeria from under-17. I'm not talking, and she was performing. You see some people under-17, you won't see them in the national team. She played under-17, played under-19, played Olympics, played World Cup. And then she even had a World Cup in Paris. France, she had a World Cup. In Nigeria.
social media. You know, I'm not throwing shade with boy and call bigger thing. I'm not throwing shade. But don't show me TikTok influencer. Show me athletes. That's an athlete that has represented and delivered. Can you remember that on the 21 Cup that Alexander Cup wanted to kill her? What are you saying? Yeah. We're not there. We saw it. And so, that is the person that fought and bled. Can't you remember that? Yeah, that tournament that she had plaster. After the president, they said this girl wants to score against us. They cut her head for good measure. She came back and said, I'm a Nigerian. I will play and show you. That's how you. That is correct. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Okay, the question
second comment I want to make, sorry. That Baba over there. Sorry, sir. So he made mention about women not encouraging the younger ones, the retired ones. I beg to differ.
Yeah.
And I think for me personally, I will share my experience. I have a foundation which I've run over time, and
that you don't know doesn't mean it's generalized something.
Like I've funded every program I've done out of pocket. Out of pocket.
She's car and this, oh Lord, Rita, it just shocked me. That's it. Oh, thank you. Please, Super Falcons prayer. Come on, dance this time. Rita, she got it in the house. A round of applause for her. Come on. Yes, so. This time is too long.
In order to be able to say, yes, we can go about this. We have the mind, we are motivated to do this production, to tell the sports stories.
I'm glad that you touched on sports stories because I feel like, and this is a call to action, if you like, to people who are seated in the room, to great sports personalities in the room, to those of us who are sports persons in the media. It is important for us to document our stories. One of the things that I find, lacking in Nigerian sports is we do not document our hero story. The other day, I was going through stuff in the house and I came across this peak meal. I don't even know what it was at the time. It was a booklet, but each booklet had a coin in it, and it had like the Julius Tagawa of this world, the JJ Okocha, and all of these things. And it took me to a time and place, and I was asking myself questions like, where are these people now? These are legends. I mean, legends that some of us grew up on and loved and worship. It's important that we tell our hero story, especially those people that are on the field, those people that are, there was a lady who was being introduced and she has the highest number of goals in the Nigerian
Nigerian women's
football team. I think that's phenomenal because now that's a role model that other people can aspire to become. But how do we aspire to become? How do we celebrate her to start with? How do we see her as an icon? How do we,
the likes of Mnet, some reality TV shows, music reality TV shows. If we all know, especially on this table, we are a group of female broadcasters here. We know that sports stories or sports events don't trend as much as music, entertainment, movies, and
and all of that. So if I am to, for instance, do a sports, maybe let me focus on tennis documentary or reality TV show, do you think it can truly fly? Will people see this, and what are the measures to put in place to make it better?
I might have to just note that question, please, so that we can have, yes, please, just note the question. Let's quickly have that question from Zango.
And they get different flavors like power, there's not enough on here, but you sabi that yes. As soon as they see them, they walk up, and records, they walk up. Record breakers. Oloi, Tokuku, Nadi, Okipa Shoria, Tepe, Christy, Baby Girls, Imoni Ane, Nana, yourself, emotionally young thinking. This one yellow ladies right there. They will tell you that they're not going to get so too much now. Let's walk, they do the talking. They don't represent Nigeria. Across the world. Over Nigeria for the world. And these are our champions. Ladies in sports, we don't talk to you guys to make an intimate affair. To celebrate the best of She's very funny. Come on. Oh yeah, she's very gorgeous. Give me the real one, they will catch her twice. Rita, she will. Take it. Girls said that Rita won, baby. That's what she said, baby. Update. Give me one more for 2 for waiting. You got no time to see and that is fact. This is a girl that has gone at work. She's 56. Everything red and we study her very well. Go keep her. Wake up, come on, she let down. Yeah, we just want to tell you thank you. Celebrate you. If we don't stop, I'm not going to study the power side and then they never do this country. But they say charity that if you give everything they do for us, you must celebrate them from you. Rita, flowers. You get me? So, don't be finish our pictures?
Yeah.
Are we taking our photos?
Yes, please.
Please, my people, as our legends stand up, make me stand up to our same group, please. Thank you very much.
Radio and also our experts. I want to address this question to Bolaji. First off, congratulations. It's not easy. You played 19 games and you scored 3 goals. It's a massive one. It's a massive one. NPFL, she plays for Remo Stars. Yes, so Remo Stars ladies. Now, my question is, in the first stanza of the season, you were just scoring goals back to back, game by game by. But in the second stanza, you halted, like the goals stopped, the goals ceased. Because I was looking at, she had over 9 goals in the first 7 games, and we're like, okay, fine, we have about 14 games to play. You must have maybe each game at least 3 goals, 2 goals. But something happened. I really want to know what stopped, because you stopped scoring. You stopped scoring goals. And what's the hope for Remo Stars ladies heading into next season? Those are the questions I want to ask. Once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Legendary! I was going back to Ghana because I was sound, my health was fine. But when I had that goal drops, I had an injury. I had some muscle strain on my thigh, so I think about your presence alone, you make opponents defenders, you scared about you being on the field. So I was struggling on the pitch, but most times I don't have a substitute. So then having some first-line issues which I'm not I was having an issue that I really don't stop. So then when I felt better, I was when I started getting it right. But it was still tough because the journey to get stuff back. And my mom said, okay, as the journey is getting tougher, even you have to get into more tougher. So because everyone wants to stop around the college, getting our goals, you understand? So I just think it's just an extra grace of God and my team support. Like all the players, they were so wonderful to me when I had the injury. They were checking up on me, telling me don't worry. And I was hearing some criticism from different people like, so you feel like this, another person is connected.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't share the problem what I was going through that night, what I was going through. So I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, you finished. Yeah.
When I knew that I started
Scoring back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Christy Chebe, you spoke so very deeply about the challenges of what. When you see youngins when there's a drop into the system, like B-Money here from Remo. Sorry, I call you B-Money. That's true. It give me money vibes, but so when you see youngins like her, what comes to your mind? Do you reach out? Because I know over time, Perpetual talks about and reach out from desire, they pass the baton over. And changing it, you know what she did with the goalkeepers. So you know your thing, the goal with them. You know how you guys did it. Do you reach out to players like her when they come into the Super Falcons? Do you have a tradition for that to support? I'm just asking. Because I don't know about you, but people always tell us that, all these footballers and only compete and unite, so they're not to show love outside. But what's the process to ease players like her into the Falcons?
Concerning that, I think I always do that to reach out to people, not
She do her. He gave us a job, I clap for her. She said no, I continue your shoe. Continue.
So, not just in the super.
It's okay. See Christine like they shake. See how God they show people. Christine is her number and we not dance. When you do enter body, Christine is like FC not a stress. Happy natural health doings. And of course, our media partners, News Central, Silverbird TV, and Younger 899 FM. We even had some from Max FM
coming through. My name is Chief Swap, and on behalf of Ladies in Sports and the convener, Tega no Jaife, we go see Fiona for Ladies in Sports at 11 this time next year on God. And with that, only one goes and the NBC will talk. One goes the bar is open. You can pray out and one pray for them. Pray for them. One time I said, send me your answer. Make her put something. Sit down. And sports on the wheel. Thank you so much for coming through. Top Radio, thank you so much for coming through. I mean, Watopia FM, thank you so much for coming through. And waiting for this like enjoy us. And because I mean,
hello my dear, hello my dear, sweetie my dear, darling my dear, honey my dear, darling my dear, Rora my dear, hello my. She might make sense. So with it.